Hello students, today we are going to start lesson number 4, that is the future. We have already learnt about the present tense and the past tense of all the forms of tenses. Now today we will be starting the future tense and all its forms. Now verbs are used in the future tense to express intentions, predictions or plans for an action in the future. Verbs are used in future tense. Why? To express the intentions, predictions and plans for an action which will happen in future. Whatever we are planning for future and we are going to conduct that thing in the future, that will be future tense. So, one thing which you all should remember is future tense. Future tense will always refer will or shall with the verb first form. Now here we'll see few uses and how we'll use future tense. Depending on what we want to talk about, we express the future most commonly by using modals such as will and shall. Other modal verbs that we use are could, may, might, should and would. Example, Pratik will move. So will with will or shall, whatever is suitable. Now shall, if it is shall will always be used with we and I, not with any other noun or pronoun, but we can use will with every noun or a pronoun. So will move, the first form of verb, to Udaipur next year. While using present tense, they are going to meet the principal after lunch. We are leaving for the airport at 4 o'clock. Rakshanda is about to board the train to Nagpur. Now when we want to use it as a present tense, we'll use this. Now using verbs such as plan, want, mean, hope and expect in present tense followed by the preposition to. Now plan to go. The band plans to go on a world tour. Now see here, we have not used will or shall, but still this means the future. Plan to go. We have used to with the verb. She means to join yoga classes in her neighborhood only. We expect you to do your job with sincerity and honesty. So, this way we can use future tense. Let us start the question number 1 of exercise, that is identify the tense of the underlined verbs in the following sentences. Write PA, PR and F for past, present and future tenses respectively. We have to identify the tense of the underlined verbs here and then we have to mention its kind here in the blank. A. Radha had visited the bank to inquire about the draft transfer. Had visited. Had is the past form. So it is past. So we'll write here PA. Shania will suggest the team to make the required changes. Now we just have to refer the underlined verb. Will suggest. Will represents the future. So future tense. Catherine Bowman has provided the world with the first picture of black hole. Has provided. Has is the present form. So PR. So students, you have to do D and E in homework. F. Samir and Meera did not fly to New York as they forgot to carry their passports. Did not fly. Now did. Did is the past form. So PA for past. And forgot. Forgot is also a past form. So we have written here PA. In the same way you have to do G and H in homework. Now look at the following sentences. The CEO will arrive very soon. Will arrive. He will play computer games with Arnab. My roommates will leave for the party in the evening. In the sentences above, the three forms of the verbs express that the actions are yet to take place. The main verb is base form. Base forms are preceded by the modal will. Such verbs are said to be in simple future tense. Now, the simple future tense is used to talk about actions or events that are yet to take place. Now, simple future tense. What is simple future tense? These are the actions which will take place nearly in future. And the form is will or shall plus base form of the verb, that is V1 with will or shall. Now the simple future tense is also used to make predictions. The temperature will rise once the summer arrives. Now when we are predicting about something, to express offers, requests, promises, orders, suggestions and invitations. Shall I help you in arranging the furniture? Offer. Will you please reserve a seat for me? Request. We will surely help you with the admission process. Promise. You will go downstairs and collect the parcel now. Order. Shall we go to see the new house at 7 p.m.? Suggestion. Will you come over for tea sometime? Invitation. So in all these cases, in all these situations, we can use future tense to talk about actions that we decide to perform at the moment. I will call my mother right now. To express an imagined condition in the future that is likely to happen or be fulfilled. If I go to Manali, I will visit your cafe. Now, here what we are doing, we are expressing an imagined condition. If I go to Manali, we are not sure that she'll go to Manali or not. If I go to Manali, then I will visit your cafe. Understood, students? Now we'll see the next tense, that is future continuous tense. My mother will be teaching. Now we have seen in past and present tense that we use a helping verb, that is MR we use in present tense, was were we use in past tense. But here with will we cannot use, one model is already there. One helping verb is here. So with one helping verb, we cannot use another helping verb of is-mr or was-were. So we will use the base form of is-mr and was-were, that is be. So my mother will be teaching in school this time tomorrow. The minister will be discussing the new development goals at 4 p.m. They will be singing a song by the Beatles for the event. Understood, students? The future continuous tense is used to talk about actions that will occur in the future and will be in progress till a certain point of time in future. Now, it is used to talk about actions that will occur in future. Now, the action will happen in the future and also it will continue till the certain point of time in the future itself. So that will be future continuous tense. Now the structure will be will or shall plus be plus present participle. What is present participle? That is verb first form plus ing. See here, Sohail will be dancing. Here we have used will, be and dance plus ing, that is dancing. Now the future continuous tense is also used to talk about planned events or actions that will take place at a particular time in the future. Now Karina will be participating in the drawing competition on Tuesday. To make predictions about the present, that is actions that might be happening at the moment. She will be sleeping right now. Don't call her. In interrogative form, to politely ask for information. Will you be staying with them when you come here? With still to refer to events that are happening at the present and are expected to continue for some time in future. He will still be preparing for his exams next month. So all these are the uses. Now we'll start question number 2, that is complete the dialogue with appropriate forms of verbs given in the brackets. One has been done for you. Alicia, hey, I heard you blank for the Netherlands in September. Will be leaving. Now this will be a continuous future tense. Why? Because he will be leaving in future and he'll stay there. Like he'll be staying there for some time. So this is an action which will continue, which will start and which will continue till a certain time. So continuous. Yes, actually I blank your help to plan my accommodation. I might need. Alicia, of course, but I thought the university blank accommodation for the international students will provide. The simple future form. Sana, the university will allocate the rooms only after the first month of the course. Now see, will allocate. The action of allocation will not continue for a certain period. Once the room is allocated, the action of allocation is done. That is over. That will not continue. So, we'll use here the simple future tense. Will allocate. So, students, in the same way, you have to complete these 4 dialogues in your homework.